And so that system of record is one of those that is missing a bit from that perspective, right? But I think new tools like what WorkSpan is doing is helping to change some of those priorities in terms of how the companies are looking in terms of tools that are out there to be able to streamline that process overall. Very good. So I think alliances needs to be integral to the business. That means aligning to the corporate strategy or the organization and making sure that the objectives and the deliverables that Alliance is delivering are actually well aligned and well suited to make sure that they're delivering on those objectives overall. But I think it's also greater relevance at the board, at the ELT level, at the executive leadership level, making sure that both they're looking forward in terms of the net new things that are coming out in market and how alliances can provide that forward-looking solutions, but also how they're helping grow the business in the near term as well. So by looking at both the quantitative measures in terms of revenue, but also the qualitative measures in terms of what product solutions are getting built out, how do partners innovate that together and take those solutions out to market, how does that provide better differentiation overall as well. All those things become much more relevant. So it's really a portfolio of offerings that Alliances brings to the company, from technology differentiation, from solution differentiation, to leverage of marketing and sales from our partners, right? And overall, combining that set of assets to make sure that in combination that's helping to grow the business. I think one of the things you need to think about is prioritization, right? Because there are so many things happening, not only just in your own ecosystem, but day to day things are changing and the ecosystem is very dynamic. So you need to make sure that, one, you're prioritizing those things that are most important to you, and of course applying the necessary resources to that. But at the same time, one of the things that you really need to be able to do is look at the ecosystem almost to apply some technical terms, at this distributed mesh network, right? How do you interact with each other and amongst each other to leverage the competencies that everybody has and move those things forward, right? But there is a lot in terms of what partner managers need to be able to understand, comprehend, assess, and eventually bring that out to market as well. So it's really about prioritizing many of those activities as they align to the business overall of the company. Well, I think it boils down to a system of record, right? What is the system of record that companies are going to use to be able to manage, operate, and measure the degree that of their investment into partnerships and alliances, right? And so that system of record is one of those that is missing a bit from that perspective, right? But I think new tools like what WorkSpan is doing is helping to change some of those priorities in terms of how the companies are looking in terms of tools that are out there to be able to streamline that process overall.